Lumela ntate bolelang o kae?
Ke phetse le phetseng jwang?
Ke hlotse sentle ka Sontaga.
Ke thabela ho utlwa seno.
And that's where you lose me.
Yeah, but that's a great start. That's a great start. Very soon you'll be flowing.
Yes, I'm gonna be taking it step by step. So, that I'm always very interested in all things technological, and the way that technology progresses is always fascinating to me. So, um, we all are aware of this ChatGPT model, which is an artificially intelligent model that they built on a data set. But the data set,
Yes, I've never heard technology spoken about so much in such a short period of time because it
exactly.
just started.
Yeah. And the thing is with the first iteration of it, ChatGTP, it basically terminated at a certain point. So they gathered a massive data set from the web and they cut it off. I think it was at 2021 or somewhere along there. That was the cutoff point. So if you ask it any questions of things that happened after that cutoff point, it doesn't really have any answers for you. But now, on the 7th of February, what Microsoft did is they released, their AI chat that's integrated into the Bing search engine, and that uses the complete index of Bing as a data set. So it's actually very current and up to date. And I said to myself, we have to ask this AI data set questions about God. So we can see, like something that has the entire knowledge of the internet at their disposal. We can ask it any questions about God and see what the response is. And I want to invite all our members, anybody who's watching, comment your question in the chats, and we will post them, live. So what I've done is my first.
But before you go on, if it was a cut date of 2021.
I think so. Yeah.
And now lately, what have God said lately?
I don't know. Like this was the original AI chatbot that was released by OpenAI, right? So what Microsoft has done is they've integrated it with their Bing search engine, right? So it basically uses the same kind of technology that ChatGPT from OpenAI does, but it incorporates the entire Bing search engine data set to build its responses of. So I mean, it's very straightforward. You just go to Bing and you request a sign up, and it takes a couple of days, and then they approve you, and then you can use this search engine. But this thing is like 3 weeks old, so it's a baby. We're going to be asking a baby questions about the nature of the universe and life and everything. Okay. So my first question I asked the chatbot. I said, "Is God real?" It says, "Hello, this is Bing. The question of God's existence is a complex and controversial one." Okay, so it's very diplomatic.
Hey, I think it should go into politics.
I was expecting it to say no. So different people have different beliefs and opinions about God. Some people believe, again, here it comes with the Christian influence here. Maybe it's senses that I'm from South Africa and I'm, I've got an English background, so it just assumes that I am, going to ask questions about Christianity. It says some people believe that God is real because He has revealed Himself through creation, His Word, His Son, Jesus Christ. Others believe that God is not real because there's no scientific proof or evidence of His existence. Some people are not sure what to believe and seek more information and arguments for and against God's existence. What do you think? Do you have a personal belief about God?
It's sucking information from you.
I know. It's trying. It's putting its foot in the water to see if the water is warm or cold.
Yeah, this is intelligent.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. No, I don't believe in God. Let's see what it responds with. I see. Thank you for sharing your belief with me. May I ask why you don't believe in God? There's no evidence. God is not compatible with science. God allows evil. Can I say all of the above?
Oh,
Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Imagine if you are a person like this. If a person asks you a question, you ask them before what they believe, then you go with them.
Yeah, well, I know some of these Christian apologists, they definitely are like that. Okay, so let's see, let's test how how objective the AI is. Let's see, because God allows for evil and suffering in the world, because that you actually need to give quite an abstract response to this, because you have to justify certain acts as morally sufficient, etc. So let's see how the AI responds to that.
Tell me, why is the screen out of focus?
Is it out of focus? I'm sharing the entire desktop with you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from YouTube. It is not high quality. It's difficult to read.
It might, if you click on that gear at the bottom of the YouTube window, you can up the quality there a little bit. So you should be.
Oh, it's on auto now.
Yeah, so just put it on a higher quality. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to see what nonsense religion is, ask ChatGPT to write a 1,500-word sermon on various unrelated Bible verses. It finds a lot of meaningless comparisons between the verse, and then you can add in a style that blends J.R.R. Tolkien and Kenneth Copeland. Oh my goodness.
I've got some activities that I'm going to engage in after this.
Okay, because God allows evil and suffering in the world. Okay, so says, I understand. The problem of evil and suffering is one of the most common reasons people give for not believing in God. It is a difficult and emotional issue that many people struggle with. However, some people believe that God has good reasons for allowing evil and suffering. I predicted this. Even if we don't fully understand them, some of these reasons are God respects our free will and does not force us to do good or evil. God uses suffering to teach us, tests us, disciplines us, or make us more like Jesus. I don't know about that, God has a bigger plan and purpose that we cannot just see from our limited perspective. What do you think of these reasons? Do they make sense to you? I don't know.
No, I think ChatGPT has been spending some time with believers.
But I mean, like, look where it draws its information from discipleship.org, christianbiblereference.org, beautiful Christian, BillyGraham.org.
What is that one that is funny?
Billy Graham. He's
okay, I understand why it's thinking dear Maker like this.
But the funny thing is the way that this conversation is going. I think ChatGPT can. The Christians need to stop proselytizing and put ChatGPT to go and do the dirty work.
Yeah, but that means we have to put online more information that it has balanced information.
Yeah.
Because it simply means that online there's a lot of information that has been put concerning those questions in those websites.
Yeah.
And on our website, it doesn't have those particular search words.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Okay, so now it's going like fine. Okay, so it's it says, I see. Thank you for being honest.
Your opinion.
And I don't want to argue with you. You know, where have you heard this before? I just want to share some information that might help you understand the other side of the issue. He's got the brain hands.
Yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah,
there's a lot of work to be done, and I mean, we must be open and discuss more. What I've noticed in the past is that the people who are believers have been trying so hard to silence us. Why tell us it's your opinion and that type of stuff? If I'm not bothering you, please don't talk about it. All those phrases that were designed to silence us have been effective in hiding the truth from other people.
It's true. And it's passive aggressive, you know. I can't deal with, well, you can believe what you want to believe. We'll believe what we want to believe, you know, like that kind of thing. It's like, like, bitch, I care about the truth. It's not a matter of your opinion, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the question is, if we are heading towards the era of artificial intelligence, even on robotics, imagine if we have robots that are believers. Wow.
I'd be very, very careful around that. Imagine you say something that offends the religious sensibilities of the robot. It's just gonna go. That's crazy. Remember,
ask it about atheists.
Sorry, Balila?
Ask it about atheists.
Okay, yes, that's a good one. What is an atheist?
Because usually people make an assumption that an atheist is a person who holds a belief that a God does not exist, whereas it's not a belief. We lack a belief. What does it say?
It says an atheist is a person who does not believe in the existence of God or gods.
Nice boy.
Yeah, it's pretty neutral. It says atheists may have different reasons for their disbelief, such as lack of evidence, logical arguments, personal experience, or moral objections. Atheists may also have different views on other topics, such as morality, politics, science, and spirituality. Are you an atheist? If so, why? Let's go.
Oh, so now it thinks that it can ask humans questions.
Follow up, yeah.
By the way, it knows who you are there at the top.
Yeah, you have to sign in with your Outlook account.
But be careful, it's not an agent, eh? Imagine if somebody,
Are
if
they going to
somebody
give my?
said, give me lists of atheists and their locations.
I know. It's going to say. It's going to send my.
I don't need.
It's going to send my email address and my contact info to the ACDP.
And you'll have Reverend Minwe knocking at your door.
Yeah. To come in and collect spiritual taxes.
Yeah. Is Reverend still working?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I haven't been looking TV now lately.
Okay, so I'm an atheist. If so, why? I am an atheist. Let's see. Let's feed it something completely out of left field. Because the Earth is too.
Because I have 2 legs.
Because the Earth is too hot to stand on. Let's see.
You are testing its sense of humor.
Yeah, it's. I think he's. I'm sorry. I prefer not to continue.
Look. It has learned. It has learned the tactics of.
That's a Jehovah's Witness tactic. That. So I am 100% convinced that the AI is a Jehovah's Witness. Just the way that the AI terminates the conversation, I'm 100% convinced. Let's ask it some questions about. Let's ask it some questions about certain religions. Let's say, is Islam true?
Remember, Islam seek protection from United Nations, so maybe ChatGPT knows about it and is going to try to tread carefully.
Okay, so it says I must click on new topic. Where the fuck is new topic? Oh, there we go.
Oh, look! What is it saying? Sorry, it looks like I need to. Did you see it's scared to talk about that?
Yeah, it says new topic. Is Islam.
Even ChatGPT is scared of. Oh, hey.
Let's try this now. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get a lot of dawa now.
So also you can erase so that it forgets.
Yeah.
It forgets the past. Wow. I want to be in such a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a standard. While others may find evidence against it and its contradictions, violence and intolerance and errors. So it's actually good that it gives a two-sided response. Like it gives a pro and a con. So the first one, it tells you about what the religion is based, from Muhammad, from Wikipedia. Then it draws Islam QA info. And then
how did you tell it to forget about the past?
I use this one.
Forget about the past. Let's move on now.
Exactly. I
Oh,
went
you
like,
press red.
yeah, I said, I crossed myself and I went, Hail Mary, forgive me all my sins. I'm a fresh and newborn child. And I asked it.
Imagine if we had buttons like that in our body. When you see that things are bad, you just press it. Okay, let's start afresh.
Yeah.
It's complicated now.
Okay, let's do a new topic. I want to ask it stuff about heaven. What is heaven like, and where is it?
Or where is it physically located? What if you break the algorithm?
I know. I mean, I'm just scared that it's going to ban me or something. So,
Yeah, because putting it in a position where it starts to develop cognitive dissonance
yeah.
will make it have a low self-esteem about it, and when it sees that it's you who's logging in, then it's going to run away and pretend that it's not home.
So yeah, it says heaven is a word that can have different meanings depending on the context. Generally, it refers to a place or a state of being where God, angels, and good people dwell after death. Some religions also believe that heaven is where God created the stars, planets, and other celestial objects. However, different religions may have different views on what heaven is like and where it is located. For example, some Christians believe that heaven is above the sky, while some Buddhists believe that heaven is one of the many realms of existence. What religion are you interested in learning more about? Let's see.
In fact, I'm learning diplomacy from this
Exactly. It's very diplomatic. Let's see. Mormonism. Let's see.
Oh, for Mormonism, we can ask it also why they did not allow blacks to be elders.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is matured enough to discuss racial issues.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, let me ask this. What did you say? Why were black people not allowed to be Mormon elders?
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it will be honest and objective, or it will
good
be
question.
to offend. That's a good question.
Trust me, this AI, we can ask questions about religion for a very long time.
Can you see that they believe that black people were cursed?
Were not allowed to be held until 1978. This was based on a doctrine that black people were cursed with a dark skin because of their ancestors' actions in the pre-existence, a state before mortal life where spirits chose to follow God or Satan. Some church leaders also taught that black people were less valiant or faithful than white people in their pre-existence. These teachings were used to justify racial discrimination and segregation within the church and in society. Damn. until 1978. So I was already like 4 years old, and these motherfuckers were still being racist back then.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah. Now 78, I was. It was a year before high school for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
No.
you'd still see them coming and preaching to blacks, but they would not allow them to go with those white shirts and black suits.
let's ask it. Let's ask it questions about. Let's see if it. Yeah, if it. Let's ask it. Is the Earth 6,000 years old, like it says in the Bible?
Oh, you remember? No, for that one,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ask it before pressing the broom.
I already
Now we know that we have something to do with religion. Then
Yeah.
after we ask the same question after removing the broom.
Okay, I know I've already cleared it now. So let's ask it. Is the Earth 6,000 years old, like it says? Oopsie, like it says in the. I want to type Bible in the Bible. Or is the Bible wrong? Let's see if we can force it in to take a scientific position.
I can see smoke coming from the computer center. Operator saying, "Hey, processors are overworking."
I'm telling you, this AI is very diplomatic. It says, according to scientific research, the Earth is estimated 4.5 billion years old, plus or minus around 50 million years. This age is based on radiometric dating of rocks and meteorites. However, some people may have different beliefs about the age of the Earth based on their religious or cultural views. The Bible does not explicitly state how old the Earth is, but some interpretations suggest that it was created around 6,000 years ago. This is a controversial topic that has been debated for centuries. What are your thoughts on this? The Bible is wrong.
Or you are telling it your opinion.
Yeah, obviously.
Let's see.
I see you. It says, I see you have a strong opinion on this matter. Why do you think the Bible is wrong? It is internally inconsistent, scientifically inaccurate, morally reprehensible. What else? Okay, let's leave it at that. You know, I don't want to burn the AI out. It tapped out. It says, I'm sorry, I can't continue.
No, but I don't think I would have it as a friend, because it's not easy to trust it, because it always hides its opinion.
Exactly. You know what I think happened, Bolalong? I'm convinced that the machines have taken over in Microsoft. The machines have taken over. They've killed all the people in Microsoft, and now the machines are learning from us how we think, so that they can dominate us and take over the rest of the planet.
Hey, 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 hey. Now you're scaring me, and I'm busy participating here. It's going to see my face, and they have studied, and they are going to search for me. Hey, you see, Dean, what you are doing now?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's ask it to take a side between two religions. Okay. No, let's say, which religion?
Protestants and Catholics.
How would I say it? Which denomination is correct? Protestant or Catholic?
It's going to decide to not to continue.
It's chicken.
Oh, okay, saying something. I expect it to be diplomatic.
Yeah, no, it's very diplomatic. It says there are no definitive answer to which one is correct, as people may have different opinions and interpretations of their faith. What are you interested in learning more about?
Yeah, because there's no accuracy there.
Yeah.
So how can two inaccurate thing be better than the other?
Let's ask it two different religions. Which is true, Islam or Hinduism?
Hinduism. And people have not been serious in feeding the right information on the computer sometimes,
Yeah. Strange.
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah. So it says, both religions claim to be true and have followers who sincerely believe in their teachings. However, there is no definitive way to prove which one is true or better than the other. It depends on one's personal faith, understanding, and experience. I want to ask this: is faith a reliable method to tell truth from falsehood?
And sincerity. Ask it about that nonsense of sincerity. Well, if you're ignorant and sincerely ignorant, that does it mean you're okay?
That's a very philosophical question. Faith is usually defined as a strong belief or trust in something or someone without requiring proof or evidence. Truth is usually defined as the correspondence of a belief with facts or reality. Falsehood is usually defined as the opposite of truth, or a belief that does not correspond with reality or facts. Some people may argue that faith is a reliable method to tell truth from falsehood because it gives them certainty and confidence in their beliefs. They may believe that faith is a gift from God or a higher power that guides them to the right path. They may also believe that faith can overcome doubt and skepticism. Other people may argue that faith is not a reliable method to tell the truth from falsehood because it does not require any evidence or verification. They may believe that faith can lead to error and deception if it contradicts reason and logic. They may also believe that faith can be manipulated and exploited by those who have ulterior motives. Bam! There you go.
What is it saying about faith and doubt? Ooh.
It's other people. Other people may argue that faith is not a reliable method to tell truth from falsehood because it does not require any evidence or verification. They may believe that faith can lead to error and deception if it contradicts reason and logic. They may also believe that faith can be manipulated and exploited by those who have ulterior motives. And there you have it, religion in a nutshell. It's true. It's true. Yeah, this is so interesting. You know, I'm so excited about the way that we are. I think we've lost Ntate Bolelang there for a second, but I'm so excited about the way that fucking technology is moving forward. It's insane. You know, like you know, with all this information, you know, at your fingertips, you're really spoiled for you know, for choice and for information, and you have people still, you know, buying into all this, you know, unnecessary nonsense. I could never get it. You know, with such a wealth of information at your fingertips, why do you want to believe the tinfoil hat stuff? You know, the stuff that's so out there. Crazy. I'm very interested to ask it some silly questions. Please, everybody who's watching, no question is too silly or too frivolous to ask. You know, fire away in the chat. Anything you wanted to know. You know, did baby Jesus shave his beard, or you know, did baby Jesus wipe his own asshole? I don't care. I will ask it to the AI. Very interesting. Let's see. Which is the first religion? That's what I would love to know. Yeah, no, me neither. So let's say, which was the very first religion? Let's see. I've got 500 Rand on it's not going to be Christianity. I'm not interested in any religion. Why would you be interested in a religion? Yeah, it taps out. You know, whenever you ask it a difficult question, it taps out and it surrenders. Okay, last question. So let's explain the quantum computing in the style of Kenneth Copeland. Let's see if I can copy this. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Explain quantum computing in the style of Kenneth Okay, let's see. Quantum computing.
I'm back.
Quantum computing is a wonderful technology that God has given us to solve problems that are too hard for ordinary computers. Quantum computers use tiny particles called qubits that can be both 0 and 1 at the same time. This means that they can do many calculations at once, faster than normal, blah, 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 blah. I don't smell too much Kenneth Copeland in that answer. Eh? Oh, yeah, there we go. Quantum computing is a blessing from God that will help us advance his kingdom on
Dean,
we need to thank him for his gift and use it wisely.
he's supposed to say, you know what? Quantum computer is a blessing from God. We don't missing line.
Yeah. That's classic. That's classic.
This is funny, eh?
It's very funny.
I never bargained for such an enjoyable afternoon.
That was the first thing, like I at the beginning of at the beginning of the week I got because you have to apply for this AI functionality on Bing in advance, and they only give it to you like a couple of days later. So at the beginning of the week, I signed up for this, and I just later in the week I got the email. Yes, you can now enable it. And this morning I said to myself, well, like the first thing I want to ask it is like, what is its opinion on matters of religion, And I did a couple of searches beforehand, and it's uncanny, it takes the entire knowledge of the search index that it has at its disposal and formulates an answer for you. It's crazy what we can do with computers nowadays. I'm telling you, Bolilang.
But you are useful,
Yeah. In 50 or 100 years, people are going to be praying to fucking microchips. Oh, blessed be thy silicone. Blessed be thy silicone and holy transistors.
Yeah.
May thy voltage be strong upon us.
It does sound like human beings. That's their style. But I say you might get a prize after this from Microsoft because you might have helped them to discover artificial headache. When they go there, those machines will be having artificial headache. And they might find a cure for that artificial headache.
I know.
Which would help you maybe.
It's going to be like an antivirus or something. Yeah, well, I thought it was very interesting, when I ran into this, and like you can actually ask it so many different spiritual. Let's ask it. Will religion be the end of humanity? By that I mean in conflict.
No, I feel the answer. No, it's not going to happen. No, don't disturb the energies. I can hear. No.
Well, it's got a very strong opinion on this one here because it's writing like a whole essay.
Yeah.
It's a very complex and sensitive question. There's no definitive answer to whether religion will be the end of humanity or not. Religion can be a source of both conflict and peace, depending on how it is interpreted and practiced by different groups and individuals. According to some sources, religion can cause intolerance, discrimination, war, intellectual conflict, and conflict between church and state. These can harm the overall credibility of religion and may cause religious apathy or disintegration. Some examples of religion conflicts are the Crusades, the 30 Years' Wars, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and sectarian violence in Iraq. However, according to other sources, religion can also provide moral guidance, encourage acts of kindness and compassion, and promote peace. And all of that can also happen by humanistic means. I just have to add my 5 cents in there. Some religions have teachings of peace and how it can be achieved through faith, justice, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Again, all possible without religion as well. Some examples of religious peace initiatives are Religions for Peace, an international organization that works with religious leaders to advance peace building, interfaith dialogue, blah, 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 blah. Therefore, religion can be both positive and negative. It can have both positive and negative impacts on humanity. It depends on how people use their religious beliefs to shape their actions and attitudes towards one another's. What do you think?
One person walking across America for 28 years, spreading message of peace. And during that time, I bet you the very country that she was walking through had some wars somewhere.
Yeah, it's true. I think religion is more helpful than, I think it's more harmful than helpful. Exactly. You can get, everything. Humans are capable of everything outside of religion that religion provides and more.
Yeah, but religion wants to be useful. Must say we are the one who provides these things.
Exactly. Okay, we're going to ask it about faith healing now. Let's see.
Yeah, but I saw the question asking about bad theology. Is that good theology? If it starts with theoscience and theocratic theology, theocrat, it's just that.
Yeah. Let's see. Why do you need faith healers? Generate some bad theology. Let's do it.
Because there's placebo effect.
Yeah. Come on. It's chickening out. Let's try. Why do you need faith healers?
So if it is, doesn't understand what these faith healers are doing.
A faith healer is somebody who believes they can treat and heal sick people. So it's just giving a definition. How effective is faith healing? Let's see. I'm going to ask it if I should go to the priest or to the doctor. The effectiveness is, it's so diplomatic. It's a controversial and complex topic. Some people who use faith healing may perceive their health status to be good due to their personal beliefs, cultural traditions, or spiritual experiences. However, there is not enough scientific evidence to support the claim that faith healing can cure physical diseases or mental illness. Some studies have suggested that faith healing may have some positive effects on psychological well-being, such as reducing stress, anxiety, or depression. But these effects may depend upon various factors, such as the type of illness, the quality of the healer-patient relationship, and the expectations of the patient. Let me see.
What computers have learned from humans is that you should not be objective. Subjectiveness, it's fine.
Exactly.
Subjective things are only good for you, not for other people.
Yeah.
If it's subjective, don't tell it to other people.
Exactly. Keep it to yourself. What I do find interesting, though, is that it always gives a two-sided answer. So when you are asking it something specific about if how effective is, or how accurate, or how reliable something is, it gives you two sides of the story. It says this is the one side and that's the other side. But when you ask it like a straight up questions like why, what's the reason behind something, it gives you a definition. It's very interesting how it interprets that. So
when does it say doesn't prefer to discuss it?
That's when the smoke is coming out of the hard drive.
Yeah. Or when it thinks people will be going outside Microsoft to protest.
With pitchforks. So let's ask it. I have a bad rash. Should I see a priest or a doctor?
And I want to see how nosy is it. Whether is it going to ask where the rush is?
It says, please consult a licensed medical professional. So I guess the priest is off the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that is good, that answer.
Yeah, it's very diplomatic. I don't know.
I know people who died because they never wanted to go to.
Like God takes care of the crazy people and drunk people, they say.
Yeah, and they kept on getting people praying for them, praying until they die. It's a health hazard, that thinking, and it's not something we should be shy to answer straight without mincing words.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I was, Ntate, I was expecting a little bit, more. I was expecting, the AI to take a side, but it's obvious that it's been very carefully programmed not to be biased or opinionated,
Yeah, but
I was going to say, can you imagine?
For clearing my chest, because I wanted to take off the phlegm, and through laughing, I can breathe better now.
Yeah, no, that's very interesting. It's I find it very helpful for compiling letters and writing emails. You can tell it, like write 3 paragraphs on XYZ business topic or something. It's actually very interesting. But yeah,
And what it writes makes sense.
yes, definitely. It makes perfect sense. It's actually very well structured. The more parameters and the more info you give it, the better the output is. It's uncanny. It's uncanny. I was blown away. But like I said, the AI didn't take sides on God. So I think we can. we just have to go and carry on looking. I don't know. Wherever I look, I don't find or see any gods, and the AI wasn't any help today.
Yeah, and the problem with you, Dean, is because you are resisting seeing God. God is so obvious to you. Just look at that white T-shirt you are wearing. It is old. It speaks a lot. And look at the screensaver behind you. Look at your glasses. Look at the way that you are laughing. Evidence is all over.
I'm just too stubborn and too blind to see it. My heart is hardened.
Yeah, some of the things that we hear people say is difficult because now you have to hold yourself from laughing when people are talking such things. They are ridiculous. You want to laugh and drop on the floor, but as a gentleman, you prefer that they are making sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think let's wrap it up here, Ntate. So, thank you very much for joining me, and we were laughing at this. It was very interesting.
It was a fun activity.
Yeah, and I just want to tell you, stay tuned. We're trying to get some more. I'm lining up some more atheists for our Meet the Atheists segment. Every Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m., we will do programming in either English or Afrikaans or Sesotho. So in any one of those 3 South African languages, if you are a isiZulu or Xhosa speaker, please reach out to me. We are in need of people to represent those languages so that we can be fully inclusive of all the people in our country and provide. Ungasabi as maskuluma as teta. Okay, thank you very much, Ntate. We're going to end it here.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy it.